And this is the global forecast for August 2022, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Well, this month, the start of this month, it's bonkers. We have Mars conjunct the North Node, conjunct Uranus in early Taurus. The last couple of days of July, the first couple of days of August are possibly the single biggest flashpoint that the world has seen in 2022, or that we will see. It's almost inevitable that there's either going to be lots of localized, short, sharp, incisive things like car crashes, minor earthquakes, transport breakdowns, domestic arguments, and one or two large-scale global events in the first few days of August, last couple of days of July, that are going to really make people sit up and go, wow, no, this is really bad. We've got to do something about this. Once we're into the 3rd, 4th of August, things do begin to calm down. At this time, Mercury will leave Leo and move into Virgo, a sign it's much more comfortable with. Venus will leave Cancer and move into Leo, which is okay with as we get into the 2nd week of August. And at the end of the 3rd week of August, Mars will leave Taurus and move into Gemini for the start of a 30-week stay. Mars is normally in Gemini for 7 weeks at a time, but this year it's going to be 30 weeks because of its retrograde nature. That's going to create changes later in the year, and we'll address that another time. The full moon in Aquarius on the 12th of August is going to be conjuncting Saturn. It's also going to be squaring Uranus and squaring the North Node. So it seems to me that events that are happening at the end of July and the start of August are then going to simmer around for a week or two before coming back up again into the main frame, into the main visibility frame around that full moon. And there are going to be significant aftershocks, shock waves, after effects around the full moon that's going to make the start of August, the first 2 weeks of August, seem, one of the most difficult times of the year for lots of different people. And not only people, but also companies, corporations, governments, and the world at large. As we get into the 2nd half of August, Uranus will go retrograde, Mars will move into Gemini, things begin to ease up. And certainly the last 10, 12 days of August, it seems as if it's a much easier time. I note with pleasure that the new moon in Virgo on the 27th of August is actually in quite a good place. It doesn't appear to be challenging anything in particular. Word to the wise though, the more we get into the end of August and the start of September, we're going to start seeing a few issues around large-scale communication. I expect a number of communication problems, whether it's industrial action, planes being missed, trains being late, emails getting lost. We're heading into a Mercury retrograde shadow from the 20th, 21st of August onwards. So for the majority of you, the message is clear. If there's any important business deals, contracts, negotiations or things like that to be dealt with, then I suggest you deal with them before the 20th of August, because any time after that, you're going to have to wait until the start of October to get the clarity you want. If the world were my client, I'd be saying to them that as far as August 2022 goes, the first couple of weeks are the first few days are bonkers, and the after effects are going to last through to the full moon, and that full moon's going to be a bit of a stinker. After that, we'll catch breath. And by the time we're into the 20th of August, things are looking a lot smoother, and the last 10 days of this month are days of relative sanity. Catch you later, world. Bye.